Hello, Shadowcat back with the Rim of Time. And last time, we spent a lot of time preparing for the coming year. Specifically, because it is now spring, we got our spring harvest put in. And that was kind of the amazing part, because if you take a look, it's done. Our spring harvest is in everywhere. The only place that hasn't been completely replanted yet is the tree farm over here. And they're working hard on that one. That's going to be done soon. And that's going to be wonderful. So, where does that leave us? What are we doing today? Well, today is very simple. The objective today is I want everybody out of this building. That's kind of a tall order. I don't know if we can do it. But I want to have everyone moved out. That means that Amara and Solarian are moving into here. I want to have everyone else moved into these buildings. These should be big enough that everyone will be able to have some kind of double bedroll, because that's all we've got right now. Someday we will get furniture, but unfortunately today is not that day. So we're going to do what we can to make that work. We're also going to be coming up on Beltane here pretty soon, and with the entire harvest in as soon as this time, we can do it. It's going to be good. I've also got a lot more tools up here. I should be giving these out to people. Who still needs tools? Van, you've got a cleaver. Gatra, you're a stew keeper. You've already got a cleaver. Humps, you are a knight. A dromedary knight specifically, and a farmhand. Right, you wanted a whip. Did we ever make you a whip? I don't think we ever made you a whip. And it's not from here. I know whips are a thing. Can we make a whip? Yeah, we can make whips. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's make sure we do that. And 50%. Well, no, actually it doesn't really matter, because we'll be able to repair things later on. Just make sure it's normal quality, and it'll be good. So we need to get a whip as well. Right, that was Humps. And it's funny, Humps is our dromedary knight, so that's cool. Let's see. Also, what else we got? Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. Hold on a second, I need to change something. So give me just one moment. Okay, that's better. I nearly forgot about that for a minute. Okay, I had to fix something before we could go any further. Because we've got Bekri, you're a tamer. Your thing is crafting. Do we have a tool that gives us better crafting? What does the wrench do again? The wrench is... mechanoid shredding. I guess we can give you one. Assume, of course, you can carry... Oh, no, it's too heavy for you. Never mind. Belle, you are a zookeeper. Your thing is animals. You're going to want a whip too. And then we have you. And this is what we had to take a break for real quick, because I forgot to do it. But, Isam Syro, whatever. We are done with this name, because we now have a newly named pawn. Zach Whitbread, you get this one. It was completely random. Trust me, it was the roll of a dice, but I am so glad that I finally have someone who can take this. So, Zach, congratulations, you are our new Golemancer. Still have no idea what to do with the Golemancer, but, you know, there we go. You don't have any pre-existing relationships, do you? No, actually you don't. You just have lots of friends around here. And no rivals, so that's good. You're getting along with everybody. In the time it took me to do that, though, looks like the tree farm is almost completely grown, which is good. Once the trees are grown, we're going to get back to work heavy on construction. Because, like, this is done now. Now, what about electricity? Did we get all the electricity done? We did, more or less. Okay, now we're going to have to put in some lights. We can do this. Alright, we are going to be utilizing these wall lights. And we're going to need a lot of them. So, we're going to be putting them on these spots, and then probably on the outside walls. So there, there, there. And then once we have everything lit up in here, we'll be able to get started on things like floors, because pawns work better when they can actually see what they're doing. It's a weird concept, I know. Alright, these are going to go on the outside walls, because that's where the power conduits are. Just like this. Thankfully, we have plenty of steel now. All that time that I spent trying to get steel, trust me, we now finally have it. Last I checked, we had somewhere in the area 2,000? We have over 2,000 now. Alright, time to light this up. Also, we're going to need some roads. So for the time being, we're just going to be using packed dirt. I can barely see what I'm doing. Why am I doing this all at night? We're also going to need to smooth some stone. So let's do this first. There we go. Okay, now that we got the stone marked for that, we'll go ahead and do packed dirt for the rest of this. This is a rather large building, actually. Alright, that's queued in. And up here, we're going to have big, long roads. It's going to be fantastic. Except for up here, because it just doesn't go far enough. Alright, good, done. Oh, and to each door, I guess. So, one there. There. I can't see the doors. Where's the sun? Oh, because 9 o'clock at night, that's why. Alright, there we go. That should do it. We are also going to need more power, unfortunately. I don't think we really have any more slag to smelt. We could try turning this thing off. Let's try turning this off and see where that gets us, because this thing on its own uses 700 watts of power. It's a major power draw. In fact, I mean, those lights are not the only things that aren't working. Lights are down all over the place. We should also maybe work on getting this thing up and running, this tidal generator, but that requires a lot of components that right now I don't think we have. Oh wait, we have a whip. Why is it not over here with the rest of the tools? Tools. Items. Tools. Wait, those are ideological significance. Never mind. Whip. There. It's considered a ranged weapon. Okay, sure. Range is going to be very far. Trait changed. The colonist of Gatra has gained the trait of kind. Well, that's very good. We should always be kind. So now you are tough and you have bloodlust. And you're also kind. Okay. All I can say is sure. You can be kind. Alright, let's look at our work for a moment. Is everything still set up the way it should be? I think so. Oh, wait, hold on. No, yeah, everything is good. It's all good. Yep. Alright, so now we just wait until probably tomorrow morning when everyone's going to be getting up. Weirin has learned a new skill. We haven't checked that in a while either, have we? So let's look at this. Magic. Can't really do anything else with these, I don't think. Healing Circle is completely done. Bestow Might is done. Purify is done. Healing is done. So, I guess we'll start working on some of these. Clarity. This is your recovery rate. So we'll go ahead and we'll up that. Solarian, you still don't have anything yet. Amara, you have 2 points, but everything is done, so you're also working on clarity. As for your mighty side, you only have 1 point to spend, and we're going to finish off Hidden Approach. We haven't needed it yet, but someday. Same thing for you. White, you don't have anything for the mighty part of Shadow. As far as magic goes, you're working on clarity. Jeremy, however, you are still learning, I think. Yes, the Shadow Walk. So we'll go ahead and up your contrast a little bit. Vega, you have 1 point to spend. And last time we maxed out the Fireball and opened up Firestorm, I think. So we got Firestorm Power, which increases the frequency of all meteor types. What does this do? The elemental fury of a meteor storm of death and destruction. That could be bad. Okay, so this is more meteors. Efficiency is, of course, less power. And versatility increases the radius. Well, let's go ahead and throw a point into power. Sonar, of course, you are... let's see, you've got Blink almost done? No. Now it's done. There we go. So Blink is done. And Summoning. You need Summoning. So there, now you've learned Summoning. Now you can call items to you. As far as your mighty side, you do have 2 points. We were working on poisons. And that's fine. There we go. Build complete. Somebody made a Wand of Lightning. Is it any good? It's normal! I love it! Who can use it? We don't really have anyone who casts lightning. I definitely want to give it to somebody. Well, we'll think about that. So, Zach, you are my Golemancer. Maybe I should give it to you. After all, it is supposedly lightning that gives life, right? I guess lightning can take life, too. I just had you learn everything about branding, because the only abilities that you have down here right now. Perhaps we should learn Golemancy as well? I don't know. Well, we gotta learn something. There's also Sigil Surge. Causes all brands to become supercharged. Maybe we should learn that. So, we're going to learn Sigil Surge. Let's see. It causes moderate pain to the Golemancer and triples the energy drain for each brand. Use the ability again to stop surging. Alright, so Surge Power raises the cap the Sigil Surge can reach. Sure, we can do that. Surge Master is the efficiency, so we can do that. And now we just need the feedback reduction, which lowers the amount of pain suffered. Okay, I'm good with that. And in the meantime, why don't you come and grab this? I know you've got a musket right now, but come on. Magic Wand Terangreal. Who doesn't want one of those? Alright. So that was Zach. Is there anyone else? Bakri, no. Azveta, no. Wait, you just happen to be our one warder. And you have 2 points to spend. So we were working on the Shroud of Darkness. This is what's going to protect you. And Clinging Darkness increases the chance of retaliation. So that's good. Hopefully, no one gets close enough for that to matter. Humps, you have no abilities yet. Gatra, none yet. Van, none yet. Speaking of abilities, though, we still have 8 days. Well, 7 days, roughly. 8, 7, something like that, until we can test somebody else. But don't worry, we will test them. In the meantime, we're getting all these lights built. Soon we'll be ready to put in floors. And good, that's got the road done. Okay. Now, as for floors. First things first, what are we gonna make the floors out of? We do have plenty of wood, but I would like something better than wood. Carpet would be nice. And we have the technology for carpet. What we don't have, though, is the cloth. Wait, no, actually we might have lots of cloth. Hold on. This might be workable. So we have stone over here. We can smooth the stone out. And if we're gonna do carpet, I'd like to do it green to match the beds. So we're gonna go with smoothing stone. Just like this. Then, with carpet, we're gonna go with green carpet. And we have geothermal power. Amara! That right there is a game changer. Okay, hold on. We're gonna start with these two. Or these four, actually. So we're gonna do that. Now, I don't want carpet to go in the bathrooms. So, what kind of stones do we have available? We have marble. What if we go ahead and put marble tile in the bathrooms? Just like this. Right? That did it. Yeah. It'll save us a little bit of the stone or the cloth that we're using for carpeting, and it'll look nice. We'll see exactly how much cloth we have left after this, and what we can do with it. I wonder, too, if perhaps we could convert some of this, these fields over here to cloth production. After all, we do have plenty of flour. And the flour should last us through the winter, because when this room freezes again, you know, it'll stop going bad. Ah, look at the carpets coming in. It looks fantastic. We'll also need to get some more double bed rolls. What do we have in terms of leathers? We have enough plain leather to make just a ton of these. It's gonna work well. We'll also have to work on getting these done up here. Maybe I should have spent the cloth up here, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're going to take these and we're going to convert 2 of these into cotton. It'll take everyone away from their work for a little bit, but it'll be worth it. And then, with geothermals, that is more power than we could have imagined. We just need to be able to install it. We have the steel, we don't have the components. Now, is there anywhere else on the map that we could have gotten components? I don't think so, because I think we already picked the map dry. And that's unfortunate. Yeah, we saw this over here. That's going to take even more. But you know what? Now that we're going to have geothermal power, I don't think that we need this anymore. We have access to geothermal. There are 8 geysers around here, and we already have 3 of them incorporated into the base. Each one of them, I think, is like 2,600, or 2,600 watts. If I remember right. That's a lot of power. We just need the components now. Also, there's a tech print over here. Amara, you should be using this. You're already researching. So, come and do this. We already have an ice wand? When did this get done? Who's gonna get the ice wand? I don't know. I mean, we could give it to another one of our mages. Who deserves an ice wand? I don't know, because we have 3 shadows over here. Well, Zach, you're a shadow. No, you're the Golemancer. Yeah, we have 3 shadows. And Sonar. Oh, wait, you're also a shadow. We have 4 shadows. I guess we can give it to one of them. Amara, I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and grab the ice wand. I feel like you'll enjoy that. We're going to be able to throw magic all over the place. Not just from the one power directly, but from our own crafted ter'angreal. It's going to be good. These are coming along nicely. Tech print applied. Compact weaponry. Now, this is nothing that we can do right now, obviously, because this sounds very advanced. I believe it's up here somewhere? I don't even see it. Multi-barrel weapons, frontier weapons. Up here? Makeshift weapons, casual, heavy... No. Huh. I don't see it. Huh. Well, I guess we'll learn compact weaponry eventually. I have no idea what it does now, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. But look at these rooms. These are going to be good rooms. I just wish we had better furniture to put in them right now. So, Amar, if you could research some better furniture, that would be helpful. Of course, whatever you're researching right now is coming up fast. Must be something very small. However, very small could still be very useful. After all, what kind of research do you need to make a bed? Did we get this replanted up here? Psychoid. Yes, cotton. It's up here. And the rain has come again to soak the soils. Alright, they're already working on this. That's fine. We're losing power now because the sun has gone down, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. The people are going to get wet for a minute, but they'll get over it. We learned how to make Devil Strand. Well, plant Devil Strand. I don't know if we have the growing season for Devil Strand. We could try, though. It is still early enough in the year. Let's take another field, and we'll try Devil Strand. There we go. And we haven't cut out our flower production entirely yet. Just, you know, a lot of it. It'll be fine, though. We still have plenty in here. Speaking of plenty, though, one thing that we don't have right now is any meat. We have the ability to make fine meals in pemmican, but we don't actually have any meat to do so. So, let's go ahead and queue up some hunting. Again, don't want anything that's going to fight back. So, just make do. The gazelle are probably going to be a good shot. You can take those out. It'll keep people a lot happier than just some nutrient paste. And corn rotted away in storage? Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. No, it's not. It's not fine. We have the whip over here, though. Humps. I want you to take this as a sidearm. And hopefully it does exactly what I think it will do. No, it actually does not replace your pistol. Ooh. However, you are still using a flintlock pistol, and we have We actually do have a lever action rifle over here. Right, because I think I gave that to Amara. Who's my next best shooter? Melee, hold on, let's see. Shooting accuracy. Amara's my best, but Amara's got the ice wand now. So Jeremy. Jeremy, you are here. Come get this fancy rifle. Warg 2 is fully healed. I believe that means that all of my animals are fully healed now, which is good. How are we doing over here? You're making another cloth whip. Could you not make a whip out of anything else? I mean, how good is a cloth whip anyway? Also, is that thunder? Is somebody hunting with the thunder wand? Hold on, who did I give that to you? Zach? No. You're in here. Wait, no, you are hunting. You are hunting with a thunder wand. It's working, too. I'm not sure if this is an abuse of the one power or not, but I'm not going to stop you. That was fantastic. We're going to be eating good tonight. Let's look at the health. The damage is just lightning. Okay, yes, go ahead. Feel free. Let's see. We need components, and for that, I think we may have to go do some mining. Now, there is plenty of iron ore around here, which means that there might also be some components buried deep inside of here. The odds are kind of slim, but not impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave all this smoothing to be done first. Once all of this is done, if there's nothing else for my miners to do, then I will go ahead and set them to mining out this mountain. We don't necessarily need the iron at the moment, but it won't hurt. We still have almost 2,000 steel. We could also use some new research, like maybe some beds, maybe some basic furniture. Well, actually, I think we already have basic furniture. How about some complex furniture? Oh well, at any rate, which was the leather we had so much of? It's plain leather. So let's go ahead and, for the time being, go to furniture and plain leather. And we're going to put some double bedrolls in here. We're going to get this started. Now, as for hygiene, we'll go ahead and put some latrines in here. And some water buckets. Because right now, it's the best we can do. Someday we're going to have better furniture. Which is kind of wild when you think about it. We don't understand how to make a bed. Much less a wooden pipe. But we have geothermal power. And the ability to craft firearms. It's bizarre when you think about it. And Beltane is here. But everyone is sleeping. So we're going to wait until the morning comes to celebrate Beltane. And we've earned it. We have absolutely earned it this year. Look at everyone sleeping in here. So peaceful. So lovely. We're going to move them out of here soon. Alright, everyone is waking up and getting their day started. Wow, look at the food in here. Fine bakes, fine meals, fine grills. Wow. And new lovers? Van and Gatra. So Van charmed Gatra by complimenting his accent. Gatra responded well and is Van's lover. Well, I mean, I'm not sure I feel about two men. We're not going to get any kids from that, but far be it for me to stop two people from being happy. Trust me, once we have enough bedrolls, you two can shack up whenever you want. I think the same problem I have with White and Jeremy. Yeah, White and Jeremy are both females, so we're not getting any kids from that either. I guess that's why Solarian and Amara are only pregnant couple. Alright, these are going in. We can go ahead and link these as well to this bed. So now whoever ends up staying in here is going to be, or have their own private bathroom. And that's good. Also, now that everyone is awake, I think it's time. It's time for Beltane. And that is here. Solarian? You're supposed to be leading it? I thought this was a Vega thing. There we go. Yeah, Vega, you should be leading this. You're the leader. You wanted the job. Actually, I don't remember if you wanted the... I don't think you wanted the job. I think they kind of forced it upon you. Either way, though, it's your job. Come take care of it. You are the Mihail here. Also, you're not going to walk to the cemetery, are you? Why would you do that? Wait a minute, hold on. This isn't Beltane. This is a role change. Confirm. No. I don't want you to change your role. I clicked on the wrong thing. Which one of these is Beltane? I can't read. Okay, hold on a second. I hit the wrong thing. It's very tiny text and I have very bad eyes. We need to celebrate, not change this. Vega, I promise you have every confidence in... You have all of my confidence as the leader here. I promise. That's why I want you to lead this. Now let's try this again. There we go. That was much better. That was the kind of speech that I was expecting this whole time. Also, the wargs are out hunting. And doing a good job of it, too. I trust them to handle it, though. they're competent animals. That's why we're going to stay here and we're going to enjoy this. And apparently do a lot of training while we're here. Is this really the time for training? This is Beltane. You're supposed to be having fun. But, I mean, I guess if this is fun for you, I hope it's fun for you. And I guess I really can't scoff at the extra training on the side. But I am glad to have all of you here for Beltane. We have earned this one this year. We did good last year, and we're only improving. This last year, we didn't even go hungry. And there we go. It's an unforgettable Beltane. Everyone learned a lot about each other and felt like a family. Everyone is going to get a +8 mood for 6 days, plus we gain 20 goodwill with Mirandy. Not sure why Mirandy cares, but, you know, good for them. I'll take it. And everyone's going to come back and have some good food. It's fantastic. Speaking of, however, we also should get some tables and chairs in here. I don't think we can make chairs, can we? No, we can't make chairs yet. Someday. Hey, we can make tables and stools. We can do that. Or, you know, we could also not. So, the Aiel are coming, and they're attacking immediately. They're going to breach our walls. Again. They've got a musket in their group. They've got lots of throwing shards and throwing knives, a few bows, but more importantly, they have breaching axes. Of course they do. Alright. Every warg available. Get over here. Also, you're supposed to be bonded, or you're supposed to be with sonar. There we go. Alright, everybody, get over here. I don't know where they're coming in. We're going to have to keep an eye out. But wherever they're coming in, we're going to pepper them up. Looks like they're going north. Looks like they're coming through this way. Which is weird. Where are they coming in? Nope. They're going this way. Van. Man, they're really beating the hell out of the walls. But here they come. Okay, they have breached the walls. They're coming in. Can we get up here? Yeah, we saw them coming. They saw us coming. They're gonna come through here. Here they come. And now the one power is failing us? Why now? Look, I get that this is painful for you, but you attacked us. Those ter'angreal are doing amazing. And White's in a flirting frenzy. White! You're in a relationship. I don't know why they're going that way. You're going after a warg puppy. Why? Why is a Warg Puppy down there? Warg Puppy 2 has been killed. Okay, Amara, be careful. Alright, they're giving up and they're leaving. But I'm not letting them go that easy. Teach them a lesson before they leave. Well, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse, though. Could have gone much worse. And you're still alive. So you are a miner and a socialite. You were a crash baby who turned into a cave builder. I don't think you have any skills that we need. And what about you? You were a weaver. Actually, you do have skills we could use because you are a good crafter. So I tell you what, White, if you would come and capture this person. Did anyone else survive? I don't think so. Look at the damage they did to the walls. Why do they always come through the walls? Well, we have repairs that need to be done now. Unfortunately. And we have lots of injuries. Fortunately, we also have lots of medicine. So I'm not too worried about it, except for the fact that no one is really resting. I guess they're all taking care of the animals right now. But like Weirin? Oh, I guess you only have a bruise. You're okay. What about the rest of our injuries? Vega, you only have a bruise. Solarian, you got burned. That's unfortunate. Amara, bruises. You only got a bruise from a breach axe. That's probably very lucky. And Gatra, you were shot twice. You got 2 arrows in you. Don't worry, we're gonna fix you up. However, I really think that you should come to bed instead of watching TV. That's just my opinion, for what it's worth. And then killed a puppy. Oh, and since the 1 power is failing us, I guess Weirin's having a hard time. No, Weirin, you still have lots of stamina left. You're not being drained. I don't understand. Well, at any rate, we're gonna need to have those walls repaired. I guess I might have been a little bit optimistic to think that we would be moving in over here immediately. Especially if I wanted everything carpeted. We could probably still do everything in wood. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I know we still need to get the walls done, but here, let's go ahead and do... Let's go with a walnut floor. We'll do wood floors in here for now. We'll replace it with carpet as we can. We'll do marble for the bathrooms. It's going to be a lot of wood. I wonder if we have the wood to cover it. Do we have any wood at all? We still have 1,100 wood. Alright, so between construction and cleanup, I think that's going to keep us busy for pretty much the rest of this episode. But we're not done yet. We still have 4 days left for new novice testing. Weirin's healed, Vega's healed. A cougar is hunting one of our puppies? No. So, Weirin, I don't need to bring you with for this one. I just need all of our combat-capable people to come over here. Because we have an incoming creature. Oh, yeah, there it is. And now it's dead. Don't hunt our puppies. There are puppies, and even though they're probably shadow spawn, they're still ours. I mean, you can't promise me that they're not shadow spawn. I don't know where wargs come from, but I don't think they're natural. Are you natural? Heavily muscled wolf-like creature with vicious, unnatural... Yeah, see? Unnatural claws and an absurdly powerful bite. Yeah, pretty sure these are shadow spawn. We're cultivating shadow spawn. Next thing you know, we're gonna have a pet Trolloc. I'm kidding. There's no Trollocs anymore. They're gone. I think. Corpses. These really need to be hauled over to the crematorium. Wait, what? Is that one not ours? Oh, no, that one's not ours. We'll be very careful of it. Good shot. You're very good at this. Also, we lost another puppy. Alright, corpses need to be hauled. Please. Please and thank you? Please thank you with sugar? There's a uranium battle axe up here. That's a thing. So, who was my warder? Is it you, Beck? No. Sveta. You currently have a wolfskin elephant tusk. I wonder, this thing does 8.21 damage per second. Gear. Here we go. This wolfskin thing does 8.34. Wow, it actually does more damage than a battle axe. Never mind, you can keep it. Wow. Okay, and, let's see. While we're busy doing this, I should have put the carpet up here, since I didn't, or I only had a limited amount. It's alright, though. We'll make it work. I also need the smooth stone up here. Just like this. Then we'll go with the same floor for the house. The same tile for the bathroom. And also, we're going to need a light in here. There we go. And we'll work on putting a lawn in later. Kinda not important right now. Well, yeah, we'll take care of that later. Alright, Amara is now stronger. Oh, I thought you were actually fully healed. You shouldn't have too much left. What? Amara has given birth. So welcome to the newest member of the colony. At only a few minutes old and already walking around. This is Combo. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the world, Combo. I highly suggest you don't walk or walk away anywhere. And you're already going to go and wear a plain leather tribal poncho. They grow up so fast. So you're not capable of anything. Take it back. You're somehow capable of crafting? How were you born that smart? You got it from your parents, I guess. Alright, well, that's cool. We have our first child. We're not remotely ready for this. Not even remotely. Let's see. Vega, what are you doing right now? You're eating a fine grill. You're working on building. That's good, because we're gonna need it. We already have a child in the colony, and we don't even have Amara and Solarian's house built yet. And now Gotra has inspired research. That's good. Can we, like, Can we put some of this on pause? Much as I want it done, can you get the other house done first? Can we at least get one person moved? complex clothing. We can make complicated garments like pants, dusters, and cowboy hats. And that'll give us access to a tailoring bench. I have no idea where we're going to put a tailoring bench in here. We don't have the room. We'll figure it out. Maybe I can just slap it right here in the middle. So, production and electric tailoring bench. I could put it right here. Or wait. We've already got these. How about this? What if I copy this and put it right here? And then I'll be able to put a tailoring bench up there. For now, though, we'll have to build it first. So, wooden electric tailor bench right there. Somebody come build that, and then we'll make it work. What are you working on? An ammo pack? Okay, that's good. We only have 4 components left. Yeah, getting components is going to be really hard now. I'm not sure even enough research is going to necessarily help us. It's like all the corpses have been cleaned up. Okay, looks like everything is coming along in here. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to need a few things in here. We're going to need to do the same thing we did over here. We'll need a latrine. Right there. We're going to need a washing bucket. And then we're going to need to put a bed in here. So put one of those in. And Amara and Solarian, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and move up here. I may not be able to move everybody into a new house, but I can at least get you taken care of. I would also like to get a table set up in here somewhere. Well, I mean, we do have this small table. And we could put it right here. And I could put benches on either side. And that should do it, I think. We'll also have this space along the wall where we can put things like their own personal crafting benches. Like Amara might want to have her own very personal research bench. Why not? And Solarian, you're good with plants. Perhaps you'd like to have your own planters. Think about it. We'll personalize this place to make it yours. We might also be able to incorporate your favorite colors, too. Like Solarian, your favorite color looks to be some kind of red. And Amara, you like purple. David's fully healed, so one of our wargs. We have lots of... The animals in here are actually going rotten as I'm watching. Ooh, Solarian made a wooden... Perfect! Alright, combo. You're going up here. That's your bed now. And... Amara, you're researching. Oh, wait, hold on. Weirin, you're delivering a bedroll? Fantastic. Perfect. So we're going to set the owners. This is going to belong to Solarian and Amara. That's great. These two things will also belong to Solarian and Amara. Well, actually, no, I take it back. I can't do that because then Combo won't be able to use it. Alright, Research finished. Hinges and gates. That's less than useful? It does give us access to these big gates, which is nice. I mean, I suppose we could put some big gates up here. But is it the most useful thing ever? Not particularly. It's better than nothing, though. Instead, let's just focus on the good parts. So the wall's been repaired. Or rebuilt, rather. The repairs are continuing. We do have a new home. We have a new child. Solarian and Amara are going to be moving into their new home. We don't have a whole lot to celebrate right now, but this is something that we can celebrate. We have our first actual family. And we can get rid of this too. We have our first real family here on the Rim. Even a masterwork bed. You're a lucky kid. You have no idea. Okay, that's being cleared out, so we'll have the roads around here. This is all going to be good. We'll work on mining this out a little bit, I think, as well. But we are running long on time, so we're going to have to let it go here with the celebration of our first actual family. I can't wait to see what comes next. And if we've got one kid, you got to know that there's more on the way. We may end up using all of this, and who knows, someday in the future, Solarian and Amara may even have to move into a new house. I don't know. But for now, it's going to work, and so this is where I'm going to leave off. Remember, if you want to see more of this, all you got to do is subscribe. Hit the bell icons here for every video when they come out. And if you know somebody else who likes RimWorld or the Wheel of Time, then share this video with them. They're going to enjoy it just as much as you enjoyed it. Don't forget to also leave a like, leave a comment on the video, especially if you would like to be a part of this colony. We still have many pawns who need a little bit of love, including a brand new little baby. If you'd like to be a baby, let me know down below. Tell me you want to be an Aes Sedai and a baby. And you can be one. Do that, and I'll see you next time, and until then, take care.